How much do you want it slowed down? Yes. Yes, slow it all down. This is only a minute long, apparently. I've never heard this, so everyone's got this sodding backpack at the minute. It's annoying. Everybody's got this fucking backpack. I only just got it, but I've noticed a lot of people using it. It's very clean. I do like it. Yeah, that's better, isn't it, really? I don't like that other backpack. It's a bit scratchy. It's a weird final mix. It's a shame that bass isn't brought forward a bit more. It's really tempting to go with a bright backpack. Something a bit different like that could work. It's got the white on it, though. It's a bit more white than I'd want. I feel like these straps and that can really stand out at the best of times. Just be as boring as it is, just go with my usual combo. The brown, I get the brown doesn't really go, but I do like it. I'd never wear this backpack otherwise, I guess. I might as well. God, it is a bit bright, though. Do I just run with it? Okay. Let's give it a go. Oh, I'm so sorry you're new, but is that who I heard? We've rung the dinner bell. Ah. I don't know if that's who I heard. It sounded like there was someone in this building in front of me. It must be, I guess. God, the MP5's crazy, isn't it, really? When it's all kitted out. And no recoil. It's my best gun. It's the gun I do the best with. But we've taken a back foot because, A, the videos didn't seem to do that great with it anyway. And, at one point recently, everyone was using it. Thankfully, that seems to be lesser now. A couple of days ago, everyone was using the There's another thing. Everyone was using like AR, like the M4 and that. But as the pump, it's really hard not to take it. But we have basically been throwing every time I pick it up. Near enough. Why are you beeping at me? Go away. You shouldn't know I'm here. I know the shipyard's bait, but that's kind of where I was planning on going. They're going the wrong way, right? Anyway. Can I put the shotgun in the car? Oh, I can. That's some great foresight there. Can I put... That's kind of it, really. Oh, I can take it with me. Amazing. I doubt we will use it, because I don't use anything I put in the car, but... And realistically, if I was to be half sensible... yeah. Feel like this guy is put a pump shotgun in the back of his car. The RNG in the system's gonna go fucking wild with that one, isn't it? It's gonna be like, holy shit, Bakedkipling put a pump shotgun and 10 rounds of ammunition in the boot of his car. He is like one of 10 people ever to have ever done that in the history of PUBG. In the history of PUBG. I don't mean to go W, but we kind of got to. I've got the MP5. Okay, so we can drive by maybe. Is it here? No, because it's too low. It is a bit stuttery again, but it seems to be behaving a bit. Oh, it sounded like it was right here, but there's nothing. I'm not going to go looking for them. It was just in case they were here, but... of course I hit the one tree and... Yeah, there is this... Oh, they're down there. Hi. Are you new? Can I... Oh, it's so bumpy. Hi. Hi. Sorry if you're new, I do apologize. You know how it is. You know how it is. Maybe you don't, but you do now. Surprised you didn't beat me when I came up. It's probably as terrified as I am on the inside. It's okay, I'll get clubbed by some sweaty less than 1 KD guy, but for some reason it's going to be their first game of solos and they don't miss, and you look at the replay and they're blatantly walling, but for some reason they've got less than 1 KD and the account's been inactive for like years until like recently, and they have kind of a mid headshot ratio, but they seem to know, right? And then it's like, are they cheating? Are they not cheating? I don't know. And then you look at the replay and it's like, oh, they are cheating. They're just really fucking bad. Is there water here? Oh, there's a bit of water. It's kind of a meme water, right? You'd sit there and think, oh, I can't cross that. Look, there's a bridge. No, we can't cross that. The UAZ says I don't give a fuck. Right, that's amazing. off to get barreled by a guy, or M4 in this case, or an AUG, or whatever gun do they all like using? MP5. MP5. It's the Dabber throttle. Why is that building so cursed? Look at it. Why is that building so cursed? Okay, we are going to the shipyard, I guess. Go over there. No way, that's solid again. That's another UAZ in there, nice. Okay, well. Oh wow, this is so open. Can I have that? I did see a guy parachuting. I don't know what roof he landed on. He's blatantly on something. I need a bit more 9mm, but I'm not going to worry about it. Might hide in this thing. Yeah, let's drink all our... There's a pump there. Is this for me? Oh, wow. What a cozy little spot I've just found. With a pump there for me and everything. I do have a Tego pump video I need to finish. I mean, I could send it as is, but it was a good game. But MP5 though, I don't know. The memes. For the memes, we're throwing with the shotguns, but they have been fun to try and use. Hard though. In the end game, they're really hard. And then there's some times where I've been in the perfect situation to use it, but I've just been slow at reacting, or I've gone for cover when I should just go for the, go for the shooting, right? Don't go for the cover, just go for the shoot the guy. God, we've got out of zone. I mean, I dare say at this point, I said before, you could go MP5 and shotgun if you're going to do it. at a given point. It's really dependent what the end game is like or what the end zone is like. I mean, we've got... Leave this fucking place. Of course, I haven't pulled the zone. It's tempting. I think we'll take it. P5, it's just boring, isn't it? It's easy. We'll do better. I'm sure we would have possibly won a few games or two, maybe, but I don't know. We'll start simmering back into it. People do seem to have ditched. We'll take extended quick draw on that, and we'll take the red dot, and then everything else is whatever. Okay, load it, and then let's go. And that solves my 9mm issue. But it means... I guess we can use pistol, try and get another pistol kill like before. I'll run with that. I'll take the fresh UAZ out there, I think. Where we gotta go? I don't know where we go. It's just a lottery of where we go. You can take a look at this. Where we need to go? There's a microlight Chad. God knows who else here. I would snipe at him, but it feels risky. He's close wherever he is. Got 2 health kits. Grab that if you can. I left that. I even bought the pump in that car, didn't I? Actually, Aaron. Go. There's a guy in front of me. Is that a pistol guy? It could be. Stop aiming. Where is he? I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. Did he die? I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, did he die? I think he died, right? Or did someone else? Someone else take him out. I gave it a go. I don't know if there was someone there or not. I don't know. I think there is. Do we throw another grenade in there just in case? No, he's dead. Yeah, that's a shame. I think we did hit him quite a few times, but he obviously got tapped by someone else. 10 people still. They're all up here. This is the next zone, isn't it? Up here. Oh, it's a Giga Ched car. No, I got out the wrong side anyway. Go. Oh, fuck off. You had an angle on me there. There's no way. That's got to be like the cutting edge of what you could see there, right? Fuck off, you had an angle on that. So aggressive as well. Look how feral their fucking movement is. No way you had a... Like, literally, just must have caught, like, the middle of my torso just as I went around that corner. As if they knew I was going to do that, right? God, why are we having a good game and this guy has to fucking ruin it? And you die like that? Fuck's sake, dude. I guess I shouldn't have pushed up, but he threw a bloody Molotov at me. I was going to go for that corner. I was going to throw another one. I needed to close the gap with the shotgun quickly, and I was going to get to that middle bit, but yeah, deleted me. I'd say in a laggy way, right? I mean, look at where my death box is. It's round behind that cover, and I'd said we got behind that cover, but I got deleted before, and that's what I was saying. Like, look at the angle there. There was so much cover from that front bit that they must have just hit the edge of like my torso or something. God, I don't think we're gonna make it anyway, is it? He just got beamed out of there anyway. The joke. Damn, we're having a good game though. We got that guy with a pistol, which is pretty nice, but I guess I should have thrown something at him, but I don't know. They already know, right? They're 10 steps ahead of what I'm doing. Knew where I was in that building without peeking it, right? Knew exactly where I was. Put the Molotov right on where I was sitting if I didn't move. And I'm sure they were going to throw another grenade in that other corner if I went and sat there instead. Couldn't now go back into that other corner, so I had to push into the middle. It's the whole... You can fucking tell. Especially when I've got the shotgun in my hand as well, right? That's also a big tell that they can just do what they like. Oh, he's not going to be able to hit me much. He's got a shotgun. Oh, there's a beamer. Obviously, you shouldn't know that, but I feel like a lot of these guys do, don't they? I'm definitely going for the cover plays, and it doesn't seem to be working a lot of the time. It does seem to like we've really got to just go for the swing. You can't stun them, at least. I don't know, he seemed painfully aware of where everyone was, particularly at the end there, wasn't he, really? All his last kills were headshots. It's convenient. No shot. This guy had level 3 and we capped him with a pistol. Oh, get shit on. Get fucking shit on, dude. I gotta watch that again. That was great. He had level 3. He had level 3, dude. Oh. Genuine interaction as well. It doesn't even look like you're that cheating either, but it's a bit hard to say from that, but that looked like a genuine thing. Wow. Full health, level 3. I mean, they were sitting there, which is perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better target. Oh, I must have hit you in the head, because... I must have hit them in the head, because how much damage I did. God, I would be reporting that guy. Whoever did that to you, I'd report them. They're clearly cheating, they are. Yeah, you did beam me, which is sus. But then I beamed you. You didn't like that, did you, Seth? Oh, you didn't like that. You forgot we could do that in this game, I bet, didn't you? Because I haven't seen it in a long time either. That's quite funny. Who was the guy? This is why I wanted to watch the guy beam me. This guy, was it? No. You are probably watching everything. We should probably pay attention to you afterwards. I don't know who the other New Jeans was. It didn't really last very long, did it? Is this them? Hmm. The angle they must have shot me at must have been so slim, dude. Well, that's a great bit of thought. Wait, what? 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 So you know that guy was there anyway, and he kills you, which is funny. Okay, I'm not even gonna see anymore. I'm just doing it because your fashion sense is fucking disgusting, and you already look like a cheater. What about this last guy who didn't get any kills until the end here? Of course he didn't. And this is who took out the sussy guy there as well. I mean, so far, no, not at all. But who knows? We are conveniently hiding ourselves from the rest of the lobby, though, which is... Hmm. I mean, from that replay there, it doesn't even look like they aimed, but the replay can be a bit scuffed. But it didn't look like the gun moved and they just died. It's usually a bit of telling that there's some external software being used, but the cheaters will tell you otherwise. I mean, the looking around looks real as it can be, and there's been so much, it generally looks pretty real, which is quite amazing. They're obviously just a good gamer in Brachis, if that's the case. Seem very aware of the last guy in front of you. That was my concern. And all this is all very carefree. We saw this guy. Yeah, this guy was obvious before, and then whether they knew you were there or not, I don't know. But I mean, we are just running around in the open. Now, whether I think we were spectating at this point, but whether they had any spectators before, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. He could have been the only one. But again, like this, like just... I mean, we should know that guy is there, right? I mean, we kind of seem to be... It's a bit of both, because otherwise, what are we really doing? We're not really looking at much here in the TPP aspect of things. We haven't looked behind us again. You could argue there's no need. And then there's a nice check there. I mean, if you look at where everyone else is... Yeah. I mean, we can look around, but at the end of the day, when you've got people watching you... I still stand by them before. I'm not going to report them again. I said sussy, didn't I? Let's just watch this bastard. Because it was this kill on this guy that got me. Again, you just kind of seem to know. But the thing is, when everyone's in a building... I mean, what are you going to do? And you've got spectators. You've got to at least, like, pretend to play PUBG for a bit, aren't you, right? I mean, well, there's literally nothing for him to do. I mean, you can see this guy now. It's not obvious by any means. The amount of checks and that they've done, you could really brush it off. Really hard to say. But their positioning is arguably pretty much perfect for what you wouldn't really have intel on either of these guys, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut, particularly this positioning right here. I'm gonna do another report. I think they're cheating, but cheating. What would you say? I'd say cheating for a long time, but what does that mean? It can mean multiple things. There's some people that are really good at hiding it. Really good at hiding it, particularly when you come from like Call of Duty. All you need is almost like one just natural check, and it can almost be enough to discredit the whole thing. Just because they're not being like a robot and locking onto everybody, right? And they throw in, all they have to do is throw in a bit of what we saw there, and it'd be really hard to say this person cheating. I can't say. The only thing that really makes me feel go with my gut on that is the positioning constantly is pretty much perfect. And as I said there is nothing really for them to do. particularly if you've got spectators, you kind of got to play the game a bit, right? You just got to sit there and stare at people through the walls. After a couple of seconds, you got to be like, people will probably think maybe I should have a look around a bit. You know what I mean? It's there's plenty. I've seen plenty of fake checks. You could argue the zoom in checks were completely fake there at the end. It's really hard to say. The fact that they did it alone means they're not stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Sussy lobby there at the end either way, but what can we do? It's been like that all day. It's not been as bad as like on Thursday. Thursday was pretty much non-stop. I need to go and get a drink. My mouth is dry as anything. Back to the 80s. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That was a good distance we shot him at as well. Ah, we're clearly going to have to use this more. This the suppressor gives hipfire accuracy. I didn't have that on it. I'll take it off. I was just interested. Presumably it's the same as this. And we don't get that recoil in the car. Let's just see. Let's just see what it does. If I was just to like spam it. I'm pulling down. It's really hard not to pull down. I guess it doesn't really matter, but there is a weird amount of kick with it, but I am pulling down, I guess. Thing is, there's a level of if you shoot too slow, you're gonna die before you can kill the guy, right? So it's gotta be. There's definitely more bloom, quicker firing. There's definitely more bloom, but it's not bad. Oh, there's way more bloom. Yeah, so it gets quite leery if you shoot too quick. But if you shoot it like with some John Wick, it's actually insanely accurate. Look at that. That's crazy. So if you shoot it moderately, That's what I was wondering earlier. PC, you're a Giga Chad. I don't have the blooms anymore. Yeah, the bloom's like way higher. Where's someone's fancy whip? I presume it's the same bloom. Let's go and try it. No, stop. This guy is like, wait, you can shoot from the driver's seat? Yeah. Okay, I think it's like the same. So if I... Oh, is the car gone? So if I... Oh, that's actually pretty good, is it not? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Ah. Oh, weird. It's almost like you don't get the bloom shooting fast in the... It's not as bad, at least. Right, so, I mean, here's gonna be about... God damn these guys. Okay, yeah, so no. If you do go insane... Yeah. Okay. But if you shoot kind of normally... Oh, it's so random, to be honest. Go. Load it. Loading it's a bit of a pain. How have I got you guys? Yeah, I don't know. It's just not a bad grouping, eh? But I think the devs have... Do you mind? I think the devs have clearly played around with it enough to be like... The grouping's gonna be in line with you gotta hit something, right, ideally. It only seemed like if you went insane with it there, that the bloom went crazy and it started going quite high and low and... So it's a weird one. You can spam it, but it's kind of RNG. But it's not bad. Or you could go like a nice pace there and most shots should go wherever you're aiming. But it's going to be a mix of trying to kill or not, right? I guess you've got to try and just hit the head, because I think we rolled that guy because we just hit him in the head, I think. I'll have to keep practicing with it. It's definitely what we need to... If I'm going to use shotguns a bit more, which I wouldn't recommend, I guess, but it's been interesting, to say the least. I'm going to need to use them more. That 9mm nice, actually. I wasn't sure how good that was. Even today, we've had a couple of drive-by kills with it, so that's already very promising. Like, that guy there in that last game, that black sector guy we just killed, he would have probably killed me. 100%. And I think he expected to kill me as well. Who knows? But, yeah, that's good. That's good. I guess I should go and try. I guess I should actually then go and try that Scorpion. Here it's... God damn it, Q's the same bloody lobby. Oh, it's on single fire. That's interesting. Oh, to be honest, that might be better. Ah, this thing's a beast. Wow, what game did I have this? Damn, I really should have tried to use it, eh? Oh my god. Like, no recoil either. It's got a bit. Wow. What in the... Oh, I didn't reload it. Oh, you're still with me. Oh, I'm like, yeah, so go away. Go and do your own thing. Okay, so the spray on this is pretty bad when you're going... Plus it burns the ammo, right? Hi! Pretty good though. You gotta rinse your ammo with it, I guess. Black Sector was a noob. That's a shame. He beamed me though, and you've got the drive-by award, higher level than me. Oh, and he's part of the Russian guy's clan. It's not a red flag. The guy that was bridge camping earlier, and he beamed like everybody in the lobby. And it looked like he was just toggling everybody in the head. That's not a good look. Gets a new Jean's character, but then does that to her. I don't know about that. Is that the low texture on those pants? It looks terrible. What does it look like that? Oh, it is. No way. Oh, so that's like a piece of clothing that looks scuffed for some reason. That can't be right. That's surely got to be like a coding error, because that looks fine. But this looks like really low res. That looks way too low res. That looks like it's low textures. That's got to be an accident. I haven't noticed anything else look any different. And these are like the same thing and they look fine. These are all fuzzy. Where are they gone? They're up here somewhere. We did hit some filthy headshots today, though. It's almost worth going and watching that, like, 500 meter headshot I got again. From the other guy's perspective. Oh, is it? If not careful, we lose the replay. I don't know which one it was. God, like, cesspool of recording today. It's so dog shit to go back through it all. I'm just having to start delete a load of stuff. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, that was an alright game. I might do something with that. When did I come in? That was one of the better games today that became 6th with 2 kills. Yeah, I might be able to do a video of that and something else. I'll have to have a look. 6th with 2 kills. It was this one. I want to go and see that guy's perspective of me headshotting him. Super aggressive again. It's possibly new. Because it was weird. Like, there's this, like, you can't see me, but he's shooting at me. I don't know what you think they're doing, but... Damn, so I've had so many blank shots, and then we hit this. I don't even know what he was called. Where are you, sir? You're over... That's literally you. So it's literally just me and you here. Can I click on your name like that? Perfect. Oh, you didn't have any kills. I'm sorry if you're new, but you were kind of playing with fire, really. I'm not bad when I want to. You minus the cheaters, I'm pretty fucking good. But put the cheaters in the mix. God, I'm bottom tier, basically. But you take them away, I'm fucking top tiered, I would personally say. Yeah, so he started just shooting random shit. God, you had a Mark 12. You never stood a chance. I didn't know what they had. Wow, he's a cheater. Great. And should we just slow that down again so everyone else at the back can see that again? I mean, maybe it's an innocent check, but no, and then zooms to me through the wall. No, okay. So we didn't only just dumpster this guy, we dumpstered a cheater. Oh, you'd love to see it. Take it away, sir. You wouldn't like this, then. I bet you fucking reported me for this and all. God, we're getting back. We're getting back in our stride, that's for sure. We're getting there. We're getting there. If I'm hitting shit like that today, and I haven't been sniping much, we're getting back to it, that's for sure. I knew it was a long way away. For a 4 time, that's insane. I might have to clip this and make it a short. Because this is crazy. Why did it do that? Is that a bug? Just as I took the shot, it skipped. I didn't press anything. Just as I took the shot, it just skipped for some reason. That's weird. It might have been bugged because I was still on the other guy, maybe. It might do it again. Oh. I just went for it. I was like... I don't know about there. And it shows the emote I sprayed. Okay, that's funny. Oh, I've got to see it from his perspective again. So not only was he a dirty fucking cheater, which I thought he might be because of the pressure he was putting on me. Look at that. Like, walling these guys, like, blatant. Yeah. Fuck off, dude. Play with fucking fire. You could fucking never, mate. All your cheats in the fucking world, you can never do a shit like that. Why the fuck do I not have viewers, dude? And everyone just thinks I'm talking shit. I can hit fucking shit like that if I'm actually given, like, a slight bit of chance. I'm not, I'll be honest, I don't think I could handle whatever Peanut's doing, and I think my personality could shine if I did get to that sort of, even moderate viewership, I think, but I'm at the bottom of the barrel getting kicked around by everybody down here, right? So, damn, I've got to see it again, that was so good. I gotta see it again, it was so good. It was so good. And then he's a dirty little waller as well. Oh my god, it's made my day. It's literally made my day. Say what distance that was. 400 and something. Does it say? 394 meters. Alright. We got enough clips to do like a sniping highlight, but it's been very rough to just go and main the sniper like I'm maining the shotgun in a minute. Like to go out there and intentionally snipe. Very hard. I think I would have crashed out days ago, weeks ago, if that was the case. I think I've preferred using it in kind of what I'm doing, where if I'm challenged at long range, we can do it. If you can catch someone lacking is the best situation at the minute using the sniper. Obviously we see a lot of people doing what we used to do, which is rolling the edge of zone, and it can be obviously best used in that sort of situation. But the amount of people, even today, we've seen at least 2 people that toggle with the M24, for example, and it's devastating. It is absolutely devastating. So kind of maximizing the survival, really, and just rotating into a building. And the other side of it is like the buildings are more what the shotgun's about, right? Like I can't really push someone at a tree or a rock with a shotgun that easily. So that's why I've been going for buildings. The SMGs are similar, but they can kind of do a bit of everything, I guess. But the shotgun, it's kind of like we've got to kind of keep within a short range. But it's probably like across the sus players aside, and I think most of them are dog shit. They are beatable. Even despite that they are cheating, and I'm sure if I was just a little bit better, I'll put a little bit more effort in it, thinking a little bit higher. Like even using the handgun today in the car is just getting used to shit like that. We should be alright with it. But I've gone for the cover on a few plays. I even did it in both of the shotgun games I'm probably going to make into a video. I might edit the description to say what I'm probably going to say now anyway. And it seems like, yeah, sometimes it's a hard, because you've got to prioritize closing the distance, but you've also got to stay hidden. And you've got to just like it's a bit Gears of War. In real nitty gritty terms, it is very much Gears of War, the shotgun play. Even with like the cover system, kind of a TPP, in that you've kind of got to be, and even Fortnite, but probably more Gears of War with how the game's laid out. And that's been fun. It's good they're actually good. But yeah, it's like I've been going for the cover sometimes, and there's been times that I've been beaten by it, right? And it's even like there with that new jeans that maybe I should have used my utility. Maybe treat a lot more engagements like that as if it's going to be your last. So it's probably the best thing. But yeah, I could have used utility and probably countered that. Obviously, flashes go without saying. Really go hand in hand with it. but it does seem like what I'm not so used to. And I've done, when I'm more aggressive with the MP5, I do it, but you can spray. The shotgun, it's hard, because it's what I just said. You kind of want that quick peek. You slap them with it, and then you're back behind cover, right? Is kind of what you want to be doing, ideally. You don't really want to be peeking. And then it's like, that's why I've been trying to prioritize the cover, but when I've done that, I've been punished for it. And on most of those situations, like there and the couple of them I'm thinking of that happened the last couple of days, I could have just swung, or I could have just ADS'd, or I could have done swinging and ADS'd. Swinging would be more hip fire and just rotating, right? Rotating on the guy. Probably the best in terms of advantage to do. But I've been going for the cover, so it's a matter of kind of trying to break that habit and be a bit braver with it and just swing if I need to. But that will probably no doubt get me killed more as well anyway. I don't know. It's been tough. I mean, that guy peeked me like really quick there, but the game I ended yesterday, I could have just aimed at the guy and probably won it. And the same with, we had when I tried shooting him with the pistol in the car, and then I jumped out and they jumped through or teleported through the car from passenger to the driver, out the driver, and shot me, already aiming at me, it feels like, actually. I don't know how you do that. Do you just have, does it just go where the camera's pointing? I don't even know. It felt like, shall I try that? I don't think there's a way you can manipulate which way you aim. I'm sure if I slowed it down by frame, I could see what he did. So, I mean, for context, there's no car here. I need a car for... Let's see how we exit. No, I want that. Go and play the game. You're clearly a freshie. What do I need? Exiting the vehicle. Okay, well, you're doing that anyway. Okay, but if I, like, look that way... Oh, you do. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I've ever noticed that. You get out facing where you're looking. So if I'm looking this way, you get out facing that way. Oh, right. Why does it feel buggy sometimes? Maybe because I get out and I'm doing this or something. I don't know. Yeah, because basically he got out. Wow. He ran around here for cover, got in the passenger, got out, and then did that. But as he was out, he was aimed right at me as soon as he teleported out. I guess if you've got action queuing, it might do it, maybe. I haven't got that on. Shall I try that? I saw it earlier somewhere. Do you mind? Would it be in here? Additional action queuing. That didn't work. Wait. Yeah, that does work. Yeah, I might prefer that, to be honest. It depends. I don't know if it will screw me. So you can be in the car, and I can... I think if I aim now and get out, it doesn't do it. But if I get... The second I get out, and the second I get out and I hold right click, she'll ADS as soon as she can. It feels like that should be default though. That's one of the few shitty instances I would say it's useful, is getting out of a car and aiming. Because if you don't have that setting on, what was it? If you don't have that setting on, it kind of means you need to time that timing perfectly, which is what I'm sort of saying about earlier. Like, yeah, so in my case, I end up double pressing right click, which just feels shit. But basically, he got out, or they got out. I'll keep that on and see if it shouldn't mess me up. But who's crossbowing me? I got out and he was instantly aimed at me. So we'll do it to these guys, right? Like, he was almost like this. I'd say it was quicker than that. It really felt like he teleported with his gun in his hand, to be honest. Yeah, I would say he didn't even get his gun in his hand. I'll have to go and look at the video or whatever. It looked to me like he teleported in and he was already aiming at me. But maybe, I don't know, I'll have to look at it. Because she still has to pull the gun out before she can aim. It didn't feel like we had that window, though. It felt like he swapped seats, got out, and beamed me. There wasn't a pull the gun out on my shoulder animation. Maybe I'll have to go and have a look. I'm not doing it now on stream. I can't be bothered. Yeah, because that's quite long. I feel like I would have pumped them in that time frame. I mean, I nearly did. Hi, sir. How are we doing? You don't want a free time on it. It's not very good. Well, I mean, it can be, but you won't. Is this set up? Do you think you'll pick it up? Are you in your settings? Do you want this? Oh! I was going to give him this. He's going to think I'm, like, with this guy. Take it. Not you. Oh. What is that? No, I've already got that. Oh, it changed to mine. Oh yeah, I don't think I've got the shit that retains the skins on. Neither of you guys actually, probably, have you? Wait, is he gone? Where'd he go? Did he just leave? No, he's over there. Wait, don't block me in. Okay. What in the twinning is going on here? I have no idea. I really don't know. Do you think these two even know each other? I have no idea. Having a great time. And they say hi. Well, there we go. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah, there you go. No, maybe they. They disapproved of the footwear, didn't they? I don't know. What else do I put? If it's either that or go with like the casual sandals, I don't know. Probably because the last game we haven't really had Erangel today, have we? And Sea Domes has gone live. Oh, he's doing Black Budget again. I did get a drop for that, but I don't think I got a code. Presumably they just ran out or something. I don't know if I can be bothered. We'll give it a go, but let's do the usual. We've had some interesting games. I'll probably go and do that shotgun video after this. And I could even do it on stream, I don't know. Possibly. I did have it set up once upon a time. It's a bit of a pain to capture this guy's doing burpees. We need to do a bit of that. I haven't been to prison today. It's always a nice landing spot. It can go any way, really. I don't know. It was almost worse. Like, it was bad when I started streaming at like 10 a.m. There was like the first 3 games had blatant cheaters in it. I don't know what time that would be in Asia. I have no idea. Presumably like 6 hours ahead, maybe. So maybe it was like the prime time or something. And then It got a bit shit again at... Oh, there's quite a few people here. It got a bit shit at like 5 p.m. again. And then it kind of fizzled out. And what, like about 8 o'clock, we started getting like bronze lobbies with genuine like noobs. I don't know. But there's still been, the last couple of days, there's been a lot of sussy. There's been a lot of sussy. I mean, even there, right, the guy we sniped, he didn't kill anyone in that game, and he was clearly walling. I mean, there you go. I mean, I said about it earlier, like, there's people we investigate, and it's even annoying to investigate them, and then there's other people in the lobby that we didn't even interact with, and you can go and spectate what they did, and you could end up finding out that they're cheating as well, but they're just really bad or whatever, right? But because we didn't interact with them, we never knew. Hi. That didn't... What? That really didn't kill you. It was a bot. I think. Or are they dead? I've never used that shotgun, and I always thought it was dog shit. There you go. Wow. I feel like the pump would have still killed him at that range. Wait, we're spectating someone completely different. Wait, is there not a single... No, I don't know how it works. I don't know where we are now. There was definitely other real people there. There's no way that was just all bots landing there. Oh, I wanted to see the damage I did. I mean, we're spectating a new player, which is great. I don't like that shotgun. I don't like that. I really like the pump. The break action's fine, but the pump has been really fun. You could say, you're not using the best shotgun, which would be that one, which I just picked up there of the magazine, the Sega or whatever. SK12, I don't know what it's called in this. And S12K. And I think I've used it previously in really close quarters, I guess maybe. But I've never kind of gelled with it. And I think that's a really good example of why. I shoot that guy. I don't know if he had level 3 maybe, I don't know. Level 3 vest or something maybe, but did I shoot that presumably them bot like 6+ times? Oh, I've got it reduced. Did I shoot like 6+ times? And tank the whole thing? Like, what? How bad is that shotgun compared to like the pump then? It's almost a waste of ammo, that. I couldn't even believe that. I still can't believe that, actually. That's kind of wild. I don't know if I even missed. I guess I must have missed one at least. That's crazy. I almost want to cut the recording and just go and see how many times I shot at that bot. Did I not have a vest or something? I don't know. Oh my god. I think I did have a vest, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, well, this person is clearly new. Again, with the... See, this is what's been annoying with the cheaters, dude, is that there's been so many new players that I felt bad. And I've even killed quite a few noobs today, and it's made me feel bad. Because you hear someone, so you're like, oh shit, it's some guy being sweaty or something, maybe, let's just go and kill him. And then it turns out it's someone like this, and they can barely cycle in a straight line, right? It's just, oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I've become one of them sort of thing. So we took like a back seat as like spectating and just enjoying this random shit that happens because it's just been entertaining to watch. And then you get these like wave of seal clubbers with wall hacks and aimbot, and they come in and they're treating the lobby with this guy in it as if it's some like FNCS Pro Cash Cup Fortnite full box piecing everybody, right? And it's just like, what are you doing? The lobby's full of like dads and like kids presumably learning the game. I mean, there's a couple of people, all right. There's a couple of streamers. There's a couple of people like me making videos or whatever. But there's not many of us. There's far more cheaters that would be passed off as pros or good players. But you can see it. It's just fucking walling, dude. There's nothing professional about it. Most of them are dog shit. Yeah, interesting. The textures on the pants seem to be the... Oh, that's funny. Are they real? They just dropped instantly. They are. They're blatantly real, right? Oh, and they're giga chatting you from over there. It's Bilal. I used to know a guy called Bilal. He's a nice guy. We used to do a load of car meets together. I was saying to my dad about it, like it's a bit of a shame. Like the car club we had, which Bilal was the leader of. It was all really chill. It was a JDM car group we had, and it was all just friends hanging out, and it was quite small. I don't know, there's about 20 of us maybe. All different cars and stuff. At one point we had like a Supra, and friend had an MR2 Turbo. Bilal had various different cars at the time, but he always had like, I think he had like an Evo 5 at one point. What else did he have? He had an RX-7, I think, at one point. He had all sorts of stuff. A Subaru Impreza, the 3-door, everybody wants, not the 22B, but the other fancy one. He had one of those, I think, at one point. But it was all really chill. And we'd just organise these meets, and sometimes like new people would come in or whatever. But there was another car club that was in our area or in our town, and basically we organised the meets on Facebook, and we collaborated a bit with this other car club, but ultimately they would end up doing like burnouts and other random shit. And what ended up happening is that the police would like basically find out where these meets were happening before they would happen, and they would just close the road. So it'd be like, and then you would end up with like all of us driving around said, I don't know, entertainment estate, I don't know, you know, where there's people socialize and things, and you've just got all these cars, still performance cars, all now that we're gonna go and park and maybe go and buy some food and go and just talk or whatever, right? Use just the services, I guess, right? Just go and have some takeaway, whatever. Instead, now they're all driving around, and it was shit, and it kept happening, and they kept closing all of the stuff we were organising, and then so all the organised stuff has to be done like in secret or in professional manner, and it was shit. It was really, really shit. But we never did any of that. It was always this other like car club that had loads of more of the rowdy. You got everything, drug dealers, all sorts of stuff turning up. But But our club was really cool. It was just a shame that we basically got put into the same pot as everyone else. I think there's still meets and stuff go on, but nothing like it was about, yeah, this was probably about 10 years ago or so now. And plus cars was, the JDM cars, even then, they were so cheap. They were so freaking cheap. I remember, and I can still picture, I can still see the listing of it. I was at a point in my life at like sort of that time where I could afford one of these performance vehicles, and I'd liked a lot of the hot version and stuff at the time on like YouTube and that, and watching all like the hot takes or whatever they're called, and the sort of star of a lot of the shootouts they did, I guess in the 90s and 2000s, of a lot of the, I guess the front engine, front wheel drive stuff was the DC2, like Type R. So I was like, oh, I really want one of those. And they weren't too bad. They were like sort of about $3,000, $5,000 at max at that time. You could get them probably cheaper than that, but for an alright one, that's what you're looking at. And I remember looking at them and I'm seeing that I had a front wheel drive car, so I was like, I want another front wheel drive car, because I want the best front-wheel drive car. And to be fair, it was a good call. It taught me a lot of that car, even though it was a proper shit. The engine was fucked on it, even though that's the best thing about it. But we'll gloss over that. I remember seeing a listing for an S14, the non. It was a non-A, but it was just bog standard S14, like the first generation of it, and it was in this like sort of purple. I don't know if it was wrap or whatever, and I think the guy had advertised it for it. It had all the basically drift setup, had like some sort of rep wheels on it, but they were like nice 17s or whatever. It had big brakes on it. I don't know if it had a kit or such, but it had something on it. I think it was at least cut for it. It was slammed. It had good coilovers. Whether it had a cage. Anyway, the listing was for $3,000, dude, and they were all kind of S13s, S14s. They were all kind of going for that kind of money. Maybe Supras and stuff were going for a bit more. And instead of getting that, I went and got the DC2. But man, that advertised for that S14 was, I think it was advertising at 340 brake. And I was like, yeah, I don't need that. I want to go and get the best front wheel drive car. And to be fair, I love the Honda, don't get me wrong, but I do still think about that Nissan. I oh, I mean, I got a bargain as it is anyway on my car, but I don't know if it would have been a stock color for the early S14s. It was in this like sort of lilac, sort of purple with like silver, I guess. It was like very light. There's a similar one there. I guess I could. They all look similar. I could probably find one. It's kind of like that, I guess. If I F11 it and images is all scuffed this day and age. It's kind of like, oh, it's gone. No, give it back. It's kind of like this, but it probably had a bit more of a stance to it. I still, it's $3,000, dude. Back then, $3,000, 340 brake. And I chose the DC2, but upon reflection, I still think about that. What if I got that car? At that time, would probably be doing a lot of different stuff, maybe. Wow, that one I just showed you is listed for 32,000 euros. Which, is there a... I'll have to Google how much that costs in pounds in sterling. That's 27 grand. Wow. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so the car that I was talking about was worth 3 grand. And it had all the goodies on it, right? It had a front mount, had all like the gauges and stuff. I think it had a cage, it had bucket seats, it had the hydraulic handbrake, it had the wide wheels. I think it even came with spares and stuff. Ah, man. And it was ready to go. It was MOT'd, it was legal. 3 grand. And now now this is being listed for 27. Oh my god. Well, this guy has just gone and hidden in a bush. Don't blame you, really. I don't think it was a UK S14. I think it was an import. We did get our own version of them, of that model, but I think it was an import. It was a JDM. It was a JDM car. Most of them have been crashed and that over here, particularly in that era. They got written off all the time because they were so cheap. People were just throwing them around on estates and roundabouts and all sorts of stuff. They all there's so many, even Subarus, all sorts of those JDM cars came over here to die in many ways. I mean, some of them are still looked after, and if it's the case of my Mazda, I actually had to put like 2 Mazdas into one to get one running, I think. Or was it? No, I had to sacrifice another car to get another one running. No, to make. No, wait, did I? Did I have more than one? I mean, yeah, so I had to sacrifice one car to make another one actually work. It's just kind of how it gets with these old cars, that you see like one of these S14s or something, there's a good chance it's got parts from multiple different cars that have sacrificed themselves. Whether it's the shell or the subframe, right, or the engine, or in some cases, I think in the case of my Sylvia, I think it was basically a automatic, non-turbo, proper granddad spec, and someone swapped in a full K's swap. And I think what they did is literally swap in the whole thing. So they swapped in all the interior, they swapped in the engine, they swapped probably the diff, the gearbox, obviously they literally just swapped even the badges. They put the K's badges on my car, but they weren't originally on it. And I can tell it was an auto because it's still got some auto stuff on the dash, and all the interior's got some auto stuff in it, but obviously it's not an auto anymore. I haven't really driven that. I'm gonna. I put a load of weird stickers and stuff on it when I got it, but I'll try and tidy it up next time I actually put some work into it. Don't know if I'll ever drift it. I'd probably like to drift it on the channel, but it's a bit of one of those where it's like stuck in like the 90s spec of drifting, so it hasn't got big knuckles or anything, so it's only got standard lock, and it's got tiny wheels. I've drifted it a little bit when I had it out, but I need to get the turbo system set up right because it's come loose, and I think I'm going to need to get an I'm just going to have to get an aftermarket manifold. It's got a really nice sound stock, but the manifold keeps backing out, and it's a common fault, and it's like what, a 25-year-old manifold at this point. So as good as it sounds with that manifold, I think I'll probably just end up. I've already got all the bits apart from the manifold, really, but I don't know. I literally haven't touched it in like 4 or 5 years. It's a sand my garage. I did turn it over a couple of years ago, but I figured if the turbo's not properly hooked up, and I'm not driving it, shouldn't be above. My only worry is that a mouse has maybe fucking made it a home in the garage, but it should be fine. Have we given up? I wonder why we gave up. We spent all that time camping as well. Maybe they didn't have any heals. God, it is a right kind of bot lobby though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what any of those guys like. I think Bilal himself, I think he moved on quickly from the JDM stuff, and he's probably got a family. He's probably got a family and all sorts. I think he died to Zone as well. He was a Giga Chad and he died to Zone. They all went and got Mercs and BMWs and a lot nicer cars than old JDM stuff. Oh, actually, no. I think he, with his uncle, actually, I think he set up a tuning shop. Actually, but I don't know how that's ended up. I think that's what they ended up doing. I think that's what the club ended up doing anyway. They ended up running a shop. I have no idea. They might still be doing that. I don't know. I don't know. I think the thing I'll do with my Sylvia is I think it's pretty much I think as it came minus the cage from Japan, and the cage is cooked. The cage needs fixing. There's a hole in the sill that needs fixing, which apparently happened on import. I'd like the bottom of it properly. Well, I could probably finish it off, but I've kind of undersealed most of the underneath. As best as I can. If I remember rightly, there's bits I might have missed or not so much, but I know I did pretty much underseal the whole goddamn thing, but I know there's I like above the gearbox and shit, right? You know, I didn't want to fucking get paint everywhere. It's got the standard sump on it. I'd like a Greddy sump on it, but that would be a bit weird. It's one of those where I need to go and dig in the Japanese books and find out, because I think the Greddy sump, it's basically designed for the drifting scene, but I think it takes more oil because it's a lot bigger. But I want that. I've got the stock intercooler on it, which I actually really like, but it might be not feasible because I was having, I don't know, it's a weird one. It's got the 25G turbo on it, which is actually lovely. I actually really like the turbo on the red top I've got. I think it's one of the rarer turbos as well. It's a really nice turbo. It does make me wonder, though, equally, if I just got a more modern turbo on it, would it just be easier because they are just better? But it was very nice. But it did seemingly get, I wouldn't say heat soaked, but it got warmer than I'd like a bit quickly, just laying into it a bit, and I think it's a mixture of the Sylvia being scuffed with airflow. Like the front grille that actually says Sylvia is like the thing that just blocks any air getting into the engine, which is kind of wild. Um, I don't know. I don't talk about these things 'cause I don't really do anything with it. I'm literally sitting right above it at the minute. I haven't literally touched it. I do check on it every now and then, but it's no need. Like, I literally just go in the mission. I'm just saying, as long as there's not a rodent in it, it'll be fine. I think it will fire up first time. I've got a jump pack in that for it anyway, but it's never really. It's actually such a peach. I don't want to get rid of it. I have never seen Touchwood. Every time I fired it up, because of my history of cars, it's listed. Now, whether it's genuine or not, it's hard to say. It's the engine's listed, and if they did the swap properly, it's got the correct gauges. Is 120 Ks, which isn't a lot. That's like 120 Ks is like 60,000 miles. And every time I fired it up, I never saw a bit of, I've never seen a bit of smoke from it, so. And it's a turbo, and they usually smoke like shit, turbo cars, so. I don't know. It's one of those where if it hasn't been opened up, presumably, you know, it's maybe one of those I'd like to sort of get it. Maybe you don't want something to go wrong, but then am I going to go and drift it? No. Would it be fine? Yes. But I think it's one of those, while the engine's good, I think I saw a good video the other day, and I think it's like if you just refresh everything, you know, like even like every 60,000 miles or something, if you just rebuild the entire engine, you know, new rings, new seals and everything, it'll be fine. And I think it's annoying that I'm probably competent enough to do that, but it's kind of a faff. And then you're asking someone else to do it. So I don't know. I don't know what the quotation. I mean, I don't know if like, I mean, the only garage that's really, I would really trust it with is like Garage D, and they're down in like London. There's a couple other garages I'd happily give it to, but I mean, saying that, they did dent it, but I'll gloss over that. But I don't know. Would you bother going through an engine that's fine? I don't know. Then you're saying, do you wait till something goes wrong? I don't know. But it's a little bit of a just a. I think the previous owner probably did what I've done with it, and they basically probably had it for a bit and then just didn't drive it. I wonder if it sat at Ebisu for a long ass time, because that's where it came from, at least. It was sourced from that area, and I presume it was probably a track car there, but I don't know. Hard to really say, to be honest. So it's a bit sad that I have got a bit of Ebisu, and then I've kind of just stored it in a garage, but that's not by intention. It's just the economy has gone to shit. I haven't intended to sit on it, but I don't want to sell it either. Oh. I got rewarded for something. I got to drive it enough to know that I definitely don't want to sell it. And it was definitely fun driving it. Just as a sports car. It was definitely very quick. It actually made me think. I was like, they're clearly a bit of a sports car first, and then the drifting kind of came afterwards. But I don't know. I guess it goes with both. I did sort of start thinking when you get above 100 mile an hour in a S13, or I guess is to say, because I've been in both, not really, but it's so the Integral would have probably been similar. And a bit there is you are going back to the future, I guess, is probably the best way of saying it. They kind of run out of puff. The Silvio, actually, I think I've gone about 140 in the Silvio. No, that would have been 140Ks. Whatever 140Ks is, that's probably 100 mile an hour, isn't it? What is 140Ks? I think it was more than that, but I think that's what it goes. What is it? KPH, isn't it? 2 miles. It's probably about 100, isn't it? 86. Nah, it's gone faster than that. Bearing in mind this is years ago. Is it 160 then, I'm thinking? What's the top of the fucking Sylvia bloody dials in Japan? Because it's still got the Japanese odometer. That's the odometer, isn't it? How do you spell odometer? Odometer. To Google Images. What is it? What is it? Tell me what the 180. Yeah, what's like? I've been to like 160, 180. I think we went to the top of it because the Japanese cars are limited, and I think it's still got the limiter on it. What's 180 then? 111. Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah. I think I said it definitely wasn't 86. Yeah, I think it might still. So what was the limiter then? I just have a look. I've forgotten about all that until I just reminded myself. JDM. K. Maybe not K. It's still. Tell me, AI. Tell me. Yes, the 180 kilometers an hour speed limiter is still standard feature on most vehicles in JDM market. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, okay, well maybe I've hit the limiter then. That was a bit weird if that was the limiter. That must have been what it was then. It's basically like I couldn't go it just wouldn't accelerate anymore, even though there was so much boost there. You could blatantly tell it could go quicker. And I was barely pushing any gearing in fifth, I would have said, but I don't know. It's kind of short gearing anyway. Gearbox is sweet. Yeah, the whole fucking car feels like it's been owned by a granddad that just knows what he was doing, to be honest. It's in really nice condition for what it is. Like, for basically wanting a car to go and drift and have fun in, it's perfect. Absolute perfect. Yeah, it'd be 180 then. It's funny. Yeah, I think it's still got the limiter on it then. I don't know how we get rid of that. Probably shouldn't bother. You don't need to go faster than that, but you know, there's that. I'm yapping. I got my mouth as dry as fuck. I'm gonna have to leave it there. We've had a very good day. I'm gonna have to probably go through and I'm looking like 20 videos here. I'm just gonna have to go through and delete half of them, I think, because this is shit. But there is some stuff there. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna go and watch Sea Dome. Apparently my mouse is about to die. Well, there you go, perfect. And it's been like what, 14 hours.